This was a pretty darn good week for Shiba Inu. Can't really complain about what we did. We'll complain a little bit about where we ended. Would love to see something else take place, but this could in fact be the ship week for Shiba Inu. And I want to show everybody just a couple things here. We're seeing a lot of stability, not much in terms of happenings in the market right now. And I think it's really coming down to one or two specific things. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below, hit that subscribe button, that bell, it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I will say I would have liked to see some green yesterday. I would love to see today starting off on a green note. It's not right now. We're seeing a little bit of profit taking, a little bit of an altcoin sell-off to begin the day. It's about 6:35 a.m. Central Standard Time or so. And we're waiting for the U.S. money to wake up and do what it's going to do. I'm really hoping it's a buy day. I still think this week overall has a chance to be green. And I think it's going to be an accumulation week nonetheless. I believe that whales are going to be heavily adding to their bags. I think institutional money is going to be having a big week. Michael Saylor's already been hinting about buying some BTC. Maybe that even comes out already by the time that this video drops. But what I will say is that SHIB did a great job of closing its weekly candle on the green note. It's actually up 11.27%. It's a great week. Now, I will say, I would have much rather seen SHIB close this weekly candle above this 20-week moving average because, again, that is our bull market support band. We haven't closed a weekly candle above there since all the way back here in the middle of July. So this would be a nice riding the ship week if we can, in fact, flip this positive and start attacking some of these weekly moving averages. If you guys remember, we really haven't closed weekly candles above all these moving averages in a very long period of time. It's been since all the way in January, middle of January, right? But right now it's looking and feeling like we're building towards a move, which is a great sign. And what we're still seeing during this time is good fundamentals. I will get to this in just a moment, but I want to say something we got to watch closely is we're very close to a bearish cross on this daily stochastic RSI. Does that mean we're going to go down? Maybe, maybe not. Just look back here. Last time we got into this overbought range and we looked like we were going to go down, we did one of these. We kind of just slowly chopped up and to the right in this actually ascending wedge, and we had a break to the upside. So maybe that's the kind of trend we'll follow, is a slow and steady rise. But I will say it really comes back to BTC and Ethereum here. BTC actually creating a breakout at the time of filming this video. This is a great sign for the market. And this could actually be BTC kind of leading us on the way here. But we also need Ethereum to breach this 4250 and start closing candles above there. Guys, we closed our candle right on top of this yesterday. That's not going to do it, right? We're still right now I don't want to say in danger, but we're in danger of actually coming back down and retesting 4100, and hopefully 4100 holds if that does take place. But that's just kind of where we're at right now. We need bigger moves in the market to kind of create this wave that blows altcoins into the next ranges, right? That's kind of where SHIB's at. And actually the data is showing exactly this too. Very, 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 very quiet week in terms of whales. Days of, unloading 229 billion SHIB, days of adding 99 billion, unload 67, add 115, unload 217, unload 13 billion. So actually this was a negative week in terms of whales overall, but not by much. Just very, very quiet profit taking going on. Even just look at the last 4 days here in terms of holders, pretty much stagnant, right? Back here, for example, on Friday, 153.24.28, right? Now we're at 153.26.37. So I haven't really made any sizable moves. And again, a lot of what we were doing in the market was just kind of waiting. Okay, we were waiting for BTC, we were waiting for Ethereum, we were waiting to see what the overall trend is going to be, and now it's going to come down probably to macro data in the middle of the week, like I've talked about in some other videos. May have mentioned this in a SHIB video already. Remember, we have our CPI report on Wednesday, we have our PPI report on Thursday. I think those are the days. I think it's the 13th and 14th. Anyways, middle of the week. That's what we need to pay attention to. But I'd love to see this trend continue. Right now, we're flirting on the edge of the crypto fear greed index between neutral and greed. Alt season index, we're not really making any major moves right there right now, just because obviously BTC made some move. SHIB is actually all the way down here at down 15.76% over the last 90 days. And that's because obviously 90 days ago, SHIB was going on pretty nice rally to the upside. So that's kind of where we're at. We're just kind of blah right now. And that's fine. right? It's rather blah than right? I don't want to see the market freaking out and going through some big retracements, but we'll obviously see what the week brings. There's a lot of short leverage in the market. We have right now, it shows that we've actually eclipsed $4 billion, no, $4 trillion for the first time in terms of the total market cap of crypto. I don't think that's quite the case. That's what Coin Market Cap shows, not the charts on TradingView, but we'll see what happens, guys. All right. Things are fine. Nothing crazy today, but I will say we actually have something pretty good coming down the line, and maybe I'll talk about that here in a later video. So appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.